welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and today we're going to continue my little series about my paranormal experiences. Now, I haven't posted a video on this in a really long time, so I decided what better time than Halloween. So I decided to just talk a little bit about some experiences I had since I made the last video. I can probably not remember and recall everything for you guys, but there is a couple of experiences that kind of stuck out that I felt I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. So, if you guys aren't aware, we're currently going through an ascension, and I've also started doing a little bit of deity work. So I've been noticing a lot more paranormal things around me, with also the planetary alignments and things. Paranormal activity recently has been hyping up. A lot of people are having paranormal experiences, and I'm no less shy of it. At the beginning it was weird. It was just these really odd dreams. I mean, I get weird dreams all the time, but I just got these really weird, vivid, intense, lucid dreams about really interesting things. And I really want to go into it because I can't remember most of it. And I remember also during the beginning of all of these experiencing happen, I kept seeing this white light basically just flashing across my face like that. And I also saw orbs and white flashes and flares out of the corner of my eye. At first I thought I was going crazy. I thought something was wrong with my glasses. And then I took my glasses off and I could still see it, so it's not my glasses. So I just noticed all of these things, and then I started seeing shadow-like figures. I started seeing apparitions, and things just got a little creepy. And I also had really weird visions that would just come out of nowhere. My spirit guides are also communicating with me a lot more. They're showing me visions, and I don't really want to talk about it because they said that the world's not ready to hear it yet. But it revolves around all of these things that happened since 2020 and all of the ascension type things happening, where we're ascending from the 3D into the 5D. For those of you who don't know, the 3D is basically the realm of body, 4D is the realm of the mind, and then 5D is the realm of spirit, which is the highest level of consciousness. And we're currently in the middle of an ascension, and there's people who are embracing the ascension and also having a lot of weird experiences, you're getting headaches, nausea, drain. It feels like you're so drained and tired. That's why I haven't been filming as much as well. But this month I feel a little bit of boost in energy, but it has been for a couple of months now I've been feeling so drained, emotional, moody, irritated. There's I've been feeling this times where my social battery is drained, where I just cannot socialize with other people. And a lot of people have been feeling these things because of the ascension. And my spirit guides have been showing me really weird visions about that. And then I also had visions that actually came into real life, which is a complete story that I'm going to get into in a moment. But first I want to talk a little bit about some of the apparitions I've been seeing. I've been seeing a little boy spirit. I keep getting the name Michael. I don't know why. It's a little boy in... He's in red and blue PJs. I don't know if it's Superman or Spider-Man, but it's this little PJs that he's in. He's barefoot, and it's just he has this dusty brown hair, and he has this blue eyes, and I just keep getting the name Michael. He's probably around 7 or 8 years old, if I had to guess. And I kept seeing this little boy, and I don't know anyone who has a child named Michael, or I mean, I've asked some of my family, so they don't really know. I've also noticed in spirit of an old lady, when she's around I keep smelling cinnamon and flour and things. She liked to bake. That's the vibes I'm getting. So I keep feeling her around every now and then I also feel my grandma. Every time she's around, I smell her perfume that she used to wear. She used to wear a very specific type of perfume that was really strong, so sometimes I can still smell her and sense her around me. I've also been noticing a very tall man. I don't really know who it is, but it's a very tall male spirit that I keep seeing out of the corner of my eye. He's not really bothering me. It's not really any of these... None of these are really creepy evil spirits. It's just you know, the veil is thinning. It's Halloween's coming up. The veil is thinning. So we're noticing a lot more paranormal activities as of recent, and this is all this activity has been coming for a couple of months now. I've also seen this weird creature. I don't know if it's like an alien or an angel or what it is. There's this weird thing with this glowing whitish green, it's like this weird light white lime green type eyes that like glowed, and it had wings, but it had this like weird silver like skin, and I felt really calm when I was in its presence, and I just saw it for like a moment, so I wasn't really sure what that was. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of apparitions. I've been feeling a lot of spirits as well. So if I don't see them, I feel all of these spirits. I've been way more sensitive to energies as well lately, which has been crazy. So that's basically like most of the updates I have, but now I have like the main story that I really want to talk about. So this one time, like, we were driving, my dad's car broke down, so we had to drive him to work. I didn't really even talk to my dad about this yet, but me and my fiance both noticed this. It started out with visions. Now, my dad works really crazy shifts, so it was probably like 5 in the morning. The sun wasn't up yet because it was winter. The sun gets out later in the winter. We were driving around this road, and it's basically this industrial area, so there's not really houses around. It's very open fields. It's, you know, like kind of like it feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. There's also a couple of foresty areas you drive by. We were driving him to work, and that one particular day, we did this for I think 3 or 4 days, but only on this one particular day I noticed something. While we were driving there, I kept seeing this weird black mass in the one side of my window, and I was like, what the hell is that? But I didn't really think much of it. Eventually it went away. Then we went through this stretch of road where I saw 2 very tall white figures standing in the middle of the road. When I say tall, I'm talking about like lamp post tall. They were massively tall and very thin white figures. And I got a calming vibe from them. Like, I got a menacing vibe from the black mass, but from them I got like this calming vibe. And then my spirit guides started talking to me, and they started telling me about like aliens and angels and like the ascension and things like that. And they just told me to remain calm, and I kept hearing the word alert. I need to be alert. I have to be alert. And we dropped my dad off at work, and on the way back I saw another black mass figure. So then I started talking to my fiance about it because I started getting creeped out because I keep seeing these things. Then I also saw like this weird thing in the sky. It was like this bright flash thing. It wasn't a plane, it wasn't a star, it was just this like, kind of looked like an explosion type thing. It was just this weird white flash, and then it was gone. And we drove back, and after a while he said he saw something black standing at the side of the road, like a tall black figure. And I didn't think much of it. And then, I mean, it's quite a ways drive. It's like, I think it's like half an hour's drive from my dad's work to home. And on the way home, I saw about 6 black figures. Tall. Really freaking tall. They're taller than the white figures. They're like almost as tall as like a 2 or 3 story building. They're tall. Most of them are like hunched over, and they have like these spike-like legs, and they're like very thin limbs and things, and it just like appears like they don't really have much facial features. So I just saw these tall figures everywhere. I saw like 6 of them on the way home, and then I saw this other little thing. It kind of reminds me of a mandrake, like mandrake type figure thing that was like moving around at this one forest area, and every time we drove past the trees I got really anxious, which never happens because usually I feel very calm around trees. And I kept hearing the word be alert, be alert. So I kept looking around me, and that's why I probably saw all of these figures, because I was looking out. I thought maybe like we were going to be an accident or something. I looked for cars, I looked for everything that could possibly be the reason why I had to be alert. And on this one stretch of road, I heard in my ear a voice that said, it was my spirit guide, that said, do not look behind you. Do not look behind you. I heard it 3 times. So I decided I'm just gonna listen to this. I'm not gonna look behind me. I'm not even gonna look in the mirror. I'm just gonna look in front of me. And I kept hearing the voice in my head, and eventually it went away. Because I felt anxious the whole time while I was hearing that, and then it just went away, and I was like, I could breathe. I took a really deep breath, and then I just peeked over my shoulder, and there was nothing there. So I don't want to know what was behind me. That was so bad that my spirit guides did not want me to see it. So that was a really incredibly creepy story that I experienced. It was one of the most recent stories. If you guys also want me to talk a little bit about your paranormal stories, I would be happy to share your stories on here as well. So you can just put in my comment section if you think that's a good idea. You can email me your stories. My email is in the description of my page. If you want me to talk a little bit about your stories, then we can make a new series called Your Paranormal Experiences. But I will be trying to share a little bit more about my paranormal experiences that I'm having. It's just so much happens. I keep forgetting it. I should probably write them down. But, time goes by, and most of the time I just feel drained and things when I just deal with a lot of spiritual things, so I don't really feel like filming and everything like that. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing a video like this in a while. But that's all for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bless, guys. Bye.